Let's run the cockpit preparation checklist, please.
Let's run the cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity. Check. Seat belts.
Off.
ADRs. Out.
Set.
Borrow ref.
29903. Set and cross-checked.
Cockpit preparation checklist complete.
Thank you. Please request IFR clearance.
I'll take care of the IFR clearance request.
Calgary clearance, Air Canada 8144. We'd like to collect our IFR clearance, and we have Papa.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Air Canada 8144, Calgary clearance, cleared to Edmonton. Radar vectors bit go. Then as filed, climb 7000. Expect flight level 20010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.9 or squawk 3671. Expect runway 35 right.
Cleared to Edmonton. Radar vectors bid good, then as filed, climb 7000, expect flight level 200. Departure frequency 125.9er, squawk 3671, expecting runway 35 right, Air Canada, Air 8144.
Air Canada 8144, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9er when ready.
Let's run the before start checklist.
Let's run the before start checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
Parking brake. Takeoff speeds and thrust. Check.
Set.
Windows right closed.
Left closed. Checked.
Beacon.
by for engine
Before start checklist
until push
complete.
is completed and brakes are set. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Welcome aboard Air Canada Flight 8144, departing from Calgary and heading to Edmonton. My name is Laura, and I am your lead flight attendant today. Joining me are my colleagues Jean, Marie, and Pierre. We expect to be in the air for approximately 30 minutes. Now please ensure that you are seated properly with your seatbelt fastened. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seats. In the unlikely event that we need to evacuate, pull the vest over your head and inflate it by pulling the red tabs. You can also inflate it by blowing into the tube. Please locate the nearest emergency exit, which may be behind you. There are 2 exits at the front
Please
and 2
request
at the rear of
pushback
the
and
cabin.
engine start.
In the event of an evacuation, leave your luggage behind and proceed to the nearest exit. Lastly, if you notice any power banks or electronic devices that become unusually warm or show signs of damage, please inform a crew
Release
member
parking brakes,
immediately.
please.
If any electronic device falls between the seats, let us know so we can
Roger
retrieve
ground,
it
we are
safely.
standing by for clearance.
Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Requesting pushback and engine start now.
Calgary ground, Air Canada 8144, Air Canada 8144, requesting pushback and engine start with Papa.
Air Canada 8144, pushback and engine start approved, face southeast.
Okay, ground, brake released.
WestJet 1564, request pushback.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed
Pushback and start approved, WestJet 1564.
Let's run the before start checklist.
Flare 801, runway 35 left taxi via Juliet Sierra,
Let's run
Juliet
the
Golf,
before start
Foxtrot,
checklist.
hold short of runway 29er, then uniform Yankee
Parking brake?
Charlie.
Release.
Runway 35 left taxi via Juliet Sierra, Juliet Golf,
Takeoff
Foxtrot,
speeds and
hold
thrust,
short of
check.
runway 29er, then uniform
Set.
Yankee Charlie Flare 801.
Windows, right closed.
Left close, check.
Anchor 3368 ready to taxi.
Anchor 3368, runway 11 taxi via Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 17 right, then Alpha, Alpha Echo, Juliet Zulu, Juliet Whiskey.
Before start checklist.
Runway 11 taxi via Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 17 right, then Alpha, Alpha Echo, Juliet Zulu, Juliet Whiskey Encore 3368.
WestJet 1622, contact tower on 118.4.
Over to tower, WestJet 1622. WestJet 195 ready to taxi.
WestJet 195, runway 35 left taxi via Echo Alpha, Echo Delta Romeo Foxtrot, hold short of runway 29er, then uniform Yankee Charlie.
Runway 35 left taxi via Echo Alpha, Echo Delta Romeo Foxtrot, hold short of runway 29er, then uniform Yankee Charlie WestJet 195.
WestJet 221, ready to taxi.
WestJet 221, runway 35 right taxi via Kilo, Hotel Bravo, Hotel Juliet Golf Foxtrot Romeo Bravo, Quebec.
Runway 35 right taxi via Kilo, Hotel Bravo, Hotel Juliet Golf, Foxtrot, Romeo Bravo, Quebec WestJet 221.
Foxtrot X-ray Zulu Quebec ready to taxi.
Foxtrot X-ray Zulu Quebec, runway 29er taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 35 left, then Charlie Yankee uniform.
Runway 29er taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 35 left, then Charlie Yankee uniform Foxtrot X-ray Zulu Quebec.
WestJet 1564, ready to taxi.
WestJet 1564, runway 35 left taxi via Hotel Bravo, Charlie, hold short of runway 29er, then Charlie.
Runway 35 left taxi via Hotel Bravo, Charlie, hold short of runway 29er, then Charlie WestJet 1564. WestJet 1426 ready to push.
Please set parking brakes.
1426, pushback approved.
Roger, brakes up.
Unlocking gear.
We'll be watching for the pendulum.
WestJet 1426.
Encore 3668, give way to the WestJet ahead.
We'll give way to the WestJet 737, Encore 3368.
Charlie Juliet Delta Papa contact tower on 118.4.
Over to tower, Charlie Juliet Delta Papa.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Foxtrot X-ray to Elizabeth, give way to the GA Cessna on your right.
We'll give way to the GA Cessna, Foxtrot X-ray Zulu, Quebec.
WestJet 111, request pushback.
WestJet 111, push and start approved.
Pushback and start approved, WestJet 111.
Roger,
WestJet
Brown.
1426 ready to taxi.
WestJet 1426, runway 35 right taxi via Hotel Delta, Hotel Juliet Golf, Foxtrot Romeo Bravo, Quebec.
We can see the pin ground.
Runway
Thank you
35
for the
right
guidance.
taxi
Have a
via
good
Hotel Delta,
day.
Hotel
See you
Juliet
next
Golf, Foxtrot Romeo Bravo, Quebec, WestJet 1426.
Golf Sierra Kilo X-ray ready to taxi.
Golf Sierra Kilo X-ray, runway 29 taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 35 left, then Charlie Yankee uniform.
Runway 29er taxi via Alpha. Hold short of runway 35 left. Then Charlie Yankee Uniform Golf Sierra Kilo X-ray.
Starting number 2. Flight controls check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight controls check complete. Let's run the taxi checklist, please.
Let's run the taxi checklist. Flight controls?
Checked.
Flap setting.
Flaps 1 set.
Radar and predictive wind shear. On and auto. Engine mode selector.
Auto.
ECAM memo.
Checked.
Taxi checklist complete.
Thank you. Please request taxi clearance.
Requesting taxi clearance now, Captain Luis.
WestJet 1480, give way to the company 737 on your left.
Calgary ground, Air Canada 8144 requesting taxi clearance. We have Sierra and Tango.
Air Canada 8144, runway 35 right, taxi via Echo Juliet Quebec Juliet Bravo.
Runway 35 right, Echo Juliet Quebec Juliet Bravo, Air Canada 8144.
I am clear on the left side.
Clear on the left side, Captain Luis.
Charlie Papa India Oscar, ready to taxi.
Charlie Papa India Oscar, runway 29 and taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 35 left, then Charlie Yankee uniform.
Runway 29er taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 35 left, and Charlie Yankee uniform, Charlie Papa India Oscar.
Golf India Juliet Yankee India, contact tower on 118.4.
Over to Tower, Golf India, Juliet Yankee India.
Question 195, give way to the company 737.
Give way to the company 737, WestJet 195.
WestJet 111, give way to the Encore Dash 8 on your right.
We'll give way to the Encore Dash 8, WestJet 111.
WestJet 1426, give way to the company 737.
We'll give way to the company 737, WestJet 1426.
WestJet 1564, contact tower on 118.4.
Switching to Tower, WestJet 1564.
WestJet 111, give way to the SkyWest Embraer 75 on your left.
Giving way to the SkyWest Embraer 75, WestJet 111.
Foxtrot Oscar Uniform November, ready to taxi.
Foxtrot Oscar Uniform November, runway 29 and taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 35 left, then Charlie Yankee Uniform.
Runway 29er taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 35 left, then Charlie Yankee Uniform Foxtrot Oscar Uniform November.
Charlie Papa India Oscar, give way to the WestJet 737 on your right.
Give way to the WestJet 737, Charlie Papa India Oscar.
WestJet 232 ready for push and start. WestJet 232, push and start approved. Roger, pushback approved. WestJet 232. GA Cessna on your left.
Give way to the GA Cessna, flare 801.
Encore 3101 ready for push and start. Roger, pushback approved, Encore 3101.
WestJet 221, contact tower on 118.4.
Switching to tower, WestJet 221. Ground, SkyWest 103 Charlie, taxi to the gate.
SkyWest 103 Charlie, taxi to parking via Alpha Uniform, hold short of runway 17 right, then Charlie Juliet, Juliet Romeo.
Alpha Uniform, hold short of runway 17 right, then Charlie Juliet, Juliet Romeo, SkyWest 103 Charlie.
WestJet 232 ready to taxi.
WestJet 232, runway 35 right, taxi via Echo, Juliet Quebec, Juliet Bravo Quebec.
Runway 35 right, taxi via Echo, Juliet, Quebec, Juliet, Bravo, Quebec, WestJet 232.
WestJet 195, give way to the GA ahead.
Give way to the GA Cessna, WestJet 195.
Encore 3101 ready to taxi.
Encore 3101, runway 35 left, taxi via Kilo, Charlie, hold short of runway 29 and then Charlie.
Runway 35 left, taxi via Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 29er, then Charlie Encore 3101.
Switching to tower, Gulf Sierra Kilo X-ray.
WestJet 1426, contact tower on 118.4.
Switching to tower, WestJet 1426.
Cargo Jet 938 ready for push. Roger, pushback approved. Cargo Jet 9038.
Please contact tower for takeoff clearance.
Contacting tower for takeoff clearance now.
NTI is coming on.
Calgary Tower, Air Canada 8144, holding short of runway 35 right, ready to depart.
Air Canada 8144, Calgary Tower, runway 35 right, wind 330 at 12, gusting 19er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35 right, cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 8144.
SkyWest 103 Charlie, hold short of runway 29er.
29er holding short, SkyWest 103 Charlie.
Let's run the lineup checklist, please.
Let's run the lineup checklist. Takeoff runway. Runway confirmed, strobes on. TCAS. Check. Pack 1 and 2.
Off.
Lineup checklist complete. We're cleared for takeoff, Captain Luis. Let's get this bird in the air.
Roger that. And let's watch out for those gusts as soon as we rotate.
Roger that, Captain Luis. Let's keep an eye on those gusts during rotation.
And let's pretend this WestJet is not there
Holding short of
because
runway
he's going
29er, SkyWest 103
Hey,
Charlie.
turn on.
WestJet's an 89, winds 320 at 11, gusting 17, runway 29er, cleared to land.
Take off.
29er cleared to land, WestJet 1089. Calgary Tower, WestJet 1089, established on the ILS, runway 29er. WestJet 1089, roger.
Traffic.
100 knots. Thrust set.
Oscar Echo X-ray, Foxtrot Tango, hold short of runway 17 right.
Do you want to put it?
Holding short of runway 17 right, Oscar Echo X-ray, Foxtrot Tango. Skywest 103 Charlie, hold short of runway 29er.
29er holding short, SkyWest 103 Charlie.
Air Canada 8144, contact departure on 125.9er.
Contacting departure on 125.9, Air Canada 8144. Calgary departure, Air Canada 8144, afternoon, climbing past 5,000.
Flaps up.
Air Canada 8144, Calgary departure, negative radar contact. Please verify your squawking 3671 and your transponder is set to mode C. Air Canada 8144, Calgary departure, traffic at your 12 o'clock 2 miles. Same altitude Skyhawk.
Roger, squawking 3671 mode C. Air Canada 8144. Traffic acknowledged.
Air Canada 8144, Calgary departure, radar contact. 5 north of Calgary at 6500 feet. Calgary altimeter 29901. Climb 17,000 vectors to Bitka. Then is filed. Climb flight level 200. Calgary altimeter 29901. Climb 17,000 vectors to Bitka. Then is filed. Climb flight level 200. Air Canada 8144.
18.4 for Air North 702.
Departure, Charlie Papa India Oscar 2000 for 4000.
Charlie Papa India Oscar, radar contact, maintain VFR at or below 4,000. Charlie Golf
Switching to
Hotel
Calgary
Delta contact, Calgary departure on 125.9.
Charlie Golf Hotel Delta.
Dear guests, we have now reached a safe altitude, and you are welcome to use your electronic devices. The lavatories are available. Cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you guys coming up.
Air Canada 8144, contact Edmonton Center on 127.775.
Cabin crew, we just passed about whether our seatbelts are coming off.
Understood, Captain. I will inform the crew.
Edmonton Center, Air Canada 8144, good afternoon, climbing through 17,000 to flight level 200.
Air Canada 8144, Edmonton Center, identified. Good afternoon, altimeter 3006.
Altimeter 3006, Air Canada 8144.
Air Canada 8144, expect the Oilers to arrival. Plan for descent in maybe 5 minutes. Notify if you're ready to descend before that.
Expecting the Oilers to arrival, will notify if ready to descend before 5 minutes. Air Canada 8144.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude. My colleagues and I will now begin the snack and drink service. We have delicious Montreal smoked meat sandwiches and Pringles available for you to enjoy. After the service, we will also be offering articles from the Air Canada shop. Thank you for your attention.
Alpha Hotel Delta, radar contact.
Standard silent crosstalk. Okay, latest weather in Edmonton. We are expecting runway 30. Winds are currently 335 at 14, gusting to 22, visibility 10, solid overcast at 3,800, temperature 0, altimeter 3001. Similar to Calgary, but no snow, so that's an improvement. We've topped off at 20,000, our cruise altitude very briefly, it's a very short flight, and we're expecting the Oilers to arrival. We're gonna have a low auto brake for descent, and I will be the pilot flying. You will be handling the comms. Do you have any questions?
No questions, Captain Luis. I'll handle the comms for the descent.
Air Canada 8144, approaching the top of descent, ready for lower.
Air Canada 8144, cleared Oilers. To arrival into Edmonton. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend altitude 12,000. Altimeter 29907.
Cleared Oilers 2, arrival into Edmonton International. Descend altitude 12,000 when ready. Altimeter 29907. Air Canada 8144.
Okay, let me diagnose to see if we have a Dasm crash. Because right now the altitude knob is not responding. So my backup plan will just be to do things manually. And so approach is working. Ranges are working. Okay, that's a mystery here. So we have a non-responsive altitude now. Let's try to cycle external and back to internal. Okay, it's not moving. Let me check to see if I am set to pause the top of descent. I think that's a pause. Okay, for whatever reason it froze, but we're back.
Air Canada 8144, descend altitude 5,000.
Descending to altitude 5,000, Air Canada 8144.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our approach to Edmonton. At this time, we kindly ask that you return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seat belts. Please note that the use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Just gonna do a quick check to see if there's a top of descent pause set somewhere here. I don't recall setting a top of descent pause. Yeah, I'm not sure why we paused the top of descent. I just checked say intentions and I'm checking the settings here in Phoenix. That's the first thing that happened. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for next time to see if it happens again.
Encore 3710, radar contact.
Laura, I'm going to have everybody sit down, so all flight attendants and yourself. Please take your seats with seatbelts fastened. We are experiencing bumpy weather all the way through into Edmonton. Thank you.
Understood, Captain. I will inform the crew. Ladies and gentlemen, the Captain has requested that everyone take their seats and fasten their seatbelts as we are expecting some bumpy weather on our approach to Edmonton. Thank you for your cooperation.
Air Canada 8144, contact Edmonton approach on 120.5.
Contacting Edmonton approach on 120.5, Air Canada 8144. Edmonton approach, Air Canada 8144. Good afternoon, descending from 15,000 to 5,000. 8144, Edmonton approach identified. Good afternoon, Edmonton altimeter 3006. Expect the ILS runway 30 approach into Edmonton via Suvat. Altimeter 3006, expecting ILS runway 30 approach via Suvat. Air Canada 8144.
Cabin crew, please check that everyone is seated and has fastened their seatbelts. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Edmonton. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in the full upright position, and your seatbelts are fastened. Our gate today is April 115. Thank you for your cooperation.
Golf Sierra Kilo X-ray contact, Calgary departure on 124.525. Switching to Calgary departure on 124.525, gate Golf Sierra Kilo X-ray.
Okay, I have Calgary altimeter set to 3006, also cross-check. I have our final approach fixed altitude of 5,000, which is also a full altitude set. So let's run the approach checklist.
Let's run the approach checklist. Borrow ref, set.
Set and cross-check.
Bar ref, set. Seat belts,
200 set.
Auto brake.
Low set.
Approach checklist complete.
Air Canada 8144, 9 miles from Jevon. Turn left heading 330. Cleared for the ILS runway 30 approach. Speed below 190 knots until established. Left heading 330. Cleared for the ILS runway 30 approach. Speed below 190 knots until established. Air Canada 8144. Air Canada 8144, contact Edmonton Tower on 118.3. Switching to Edmonton Tower on 118.3. Air Canada 8144.
Flaps 1.
Edmonton Tower, Air Canada 8144, afternoon. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 30.
Air Canada 8144, Edmonton Tower, roger.
Airfield in sight. Glide slopes alive. Okay, we are established.
Grand Captain Luis, we're all set for the approach.
Flaps 2. Gear down.
Contacting tower now, Captain Luis.
Flap straight.
Edmonton Tower, Air Canada 8144. Edmonton Tower, Air Canada 8144. On the ILS approach for runway 30, requesting landing clearance.
Flaps full.
1,000.
1,000 stable.
Air Canada 8144, winds 350 at 20, runway 30, cleared to land.
Runway 30, cleared to land. Air Canada 8144.
Manual flight.
$500.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 7, 5.
Spoiler up. Reverse normal. Manual brake. Okay to clean up.
Air Canada 8144, contact ground on 121.7.
Switching to ground on 121.7. Air Canada 8144. Edmonton ground, Air Canada 8144, cleared of runway 27, ready to taxi to the gate. Good afternoon.
Air Canada 8144, Edmonton ground, taxi to apron 1 gate 50 via Alpha 2 Alpha Oscar. Good day.
Apron 1 gate 50 via Alpha 2 Alpha Oscar, Air Canada 8144.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at Edmonton. Did you know that Edmonton is home to North America's largest mall, West Edmonton Mall, which features an indoor amusement park and water park? Thank you for flying with Air Canada. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Luis, First Officer Captain Canada, and the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay in Edmonton.
4406,
The
clear for
local
push and
time
start.
is 11:54 a.m. If you have a connection, please note the following flights.
Let's
Flight
run the
AC
after landing checklist, please.
297 to Toronto, departing at 12:30 p.m. from gate 54, and Flight AC 180 to Vancouver, departing at 12:45 p.m. from gate 57.
Let's run the after landing checklist. Radar and predictive wind shear. Radar and TKS off. After landing checklist complete.
8106, runway 20, taxi via Victor Bravo.
Runway 20, taxi via Victor Bravo, Porter 406.
Air Canada 239er, contact tower on 118.3.
Switching to tower, Air Canada 239er.
Cabin crew, please disarm doors and slides. Thank you.
Okay, Captain, all doors in park.
Let's run the parking
Dear
checklist, please.
passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Luis and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in Edmonton or safe ongoing travel.
Let's run the parking checklist. Parking brake and chocks?
Set.
Engines?
Off.
Parking brake and chocks?
Set.
Parking brake and chocks?
Horizon Air
Set.
2106, contact tower on 118.3.
Parking
Over to
brake and
tower,
chocks?
Horizon Air 2106.
Checked.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Set.
Wing lights?
Off.
Fuel pumps?
Off.
Parking checklist complete.
Thank you.
Air
Great
Canada
flight. Check your time. See you next time.
Permission start approved, Air Canada 164.
You're welcome, Captain Luis. Looking forward to our next adventure. Slinte.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now parked at Edmonton International Airport. On behalf of Captain